Alright, I thought we'd do another little animal. This is cut from 3/4 inch basswood. This is a little chicken that we're going to do. And we're just going to kind of do it like that. Alright. First of all, let's go ahead and figure out, this is our little thing up here, our little crown, I guess they call it. I'm not really sure what they call it on a chicken. I know it's a beard on a turkey, you know. So we're going to make a little cut here. We're just going to kind of bring that down. There we go. There we go. Now what you want to do is if you want to, you can draw a little center line like that so that you don't cut too much off. Of course, when you cut it out, you want your grain to be running this way. Okay? Okay? Of course, this is very, very thin on the chicken. Alright, see? Now, of course, we're going to come forward with the beak. Be careful. I just take a little bit off because the beak is thin. Now, we want to, all right, we want to come this way. Okay. And we're going to add a little bit more. So that's going to have to be a lot thinner. It's very, very thin. Okay, now let's just go ahead and come back here. Just kind of come both sides. Let me see. Let me get my camera. Sometimes I get off not realizing I'm off of the camera, and I hate to do that. And when I do that, I apologize. I really do. Alright, kind of like that. So we just sort of shape our little chicken. Another time where the grain has changed, so we're going to come down this way. And we're just going to kind of shape it for a minute. See how the grain changes? See how it digs in? You turn your knife around, come this way with it, okay? And over here, see how the grain changes? Don't try to force it. Don't try to force anything like that. You turn it around, come this way with it. And we've got a little problem here. It's both ways. All right, well, we're going to have to do it then. Okay. Sometimes. Okay. Okay. And we don't want to do this, but we don't want to do too much where we don't not where it'll have a flat base. In other words, we can do this, see, and then do this. And just sort of now, let's go ahead and get our little... I used to know what they'd call this on a chicken. I used to know what it was. I can't remember. My mind, folks, my mind. I get so messed up sometimes when I start thinking about things. We want to... This is going to be very, very thin, so we want to be very careful. We want to be real, real careful. We don't... so we want to take a little bit off at a time. Let's that's it, come up here and kind of okay. And we want to kind of give the chicken a head. So in this area in here, we sort of go. Now, the beak will come probably about this far, so we want to make a little cut in here where the beak is. Okay. And then we want to bring that down, see? Okay, and we want to be real, real careful with this beak. Okay, in other words. Okay, and we want to come up underneath here. Come up underneath here, like this. Okay. Well, we want to be real careful when we get into here, because we are a little bit more on this crown, I call. And we want to kind of bring this, this down a little bit. Well, the grain really changes a lot in this area, so you really want to be careful. You want to be careful. Okay, our little chicken here. Just kind of making the beak a little thinner. And okay, and then we're just going to kind of come up right here. Okay, now what we want to do on this little chicken is I want to come up here a little bit. We want to make this a little bit deeper in here. Okay, now one of the things we want to do, and we want to make this a little bit, I'm sorry. Have to look at it sometimes. I have to just kind of get back and look at it. There we go. All right. Now what we want to do is we want to kind of come up here, make some little lines in here. Okay. We're going to cut a little. I may get my V tool for this. Let me get my V tool. I'll kind of show you. It's easier to use the V tool and this little deal here. Okay, we take our V tool. I'm sure it's going to be this way. It's just kind of okay. Hold on. Okay, just sort of like that. Let it let's come here. Okay, where's my pencil? There it is. There's my pencil. And I'm going to do the same here. So to run the first one up here like this. The grain changes, so you might have, your bait tool may fight a little bit, in other words. You may have to even change it. Okay. Now what this is for is, you come back here where these two meet and you make a little cut like this. So like that, in other words. Okay? Then, where's my pencil again? Then underneath that, we have another one. And then we have another one. Okay? So, we're gonna take our, it's not gonna go quite as far. We're gonna take our V tool and we're gonna do that. Okay? And on the other side, I'm going to run that across there. I'm going to run that across there. So I'm going to come down this way. I'm going to come down this way. And I'm going to use my V tool to okay. And I'm going to come across here like this, across here like this. Okay, we can use the knife. See where it's got kind of a little sort of like this, kind of got the little feathers, just kind of like that, in other words. See? And then you can kind of cut a little bit deeper in here. That. And we just sort of straighten those out a little bit. See how it does? We'll cut that a little bit deeper, and this one a little bit deeper. Okay. Now, I see what my time looks like right now. Okay, what we're going to do, we're gonna go and come back. I think my time is getting to be up right now, and you can actually take your knife and just straighten these out a little bit. You want to, but we'll come back.